Hello, Facebook tribe, friends, and family. Once again, this is Orange Naranja for Facebook Live number 27 out of 30, and I can't believe it. I'm almost done, almost there. And today we have a special Facebook Live guest appearance, Jory. So he's right over there playing with his little duck. You like that duck, duck, goose? Hey, Jory. Say hi to the peoples. Say hi to the peoples. So, his name is really Ike Jory, chosen by our boss, our 5-year-old boss. He has a first name and a last name. And I call him Jory for short because that was initially my name, my chosen name. But my son came up with Ike, so we decided to join both of them up. And he actually has already like 10 different nicknames because everybody wants to call him something different. I guess, right? Whatever works. Hey, buddy. Hey, look at the camera. Smile for the camera. Oh, what's this? Stretching out? Yeah, doing some yoga? Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about on our Facebook Live preservation of life. And which deals with animals, which deals with plants, and our spiritual calling, and how everything ties into one another. So preservation of life. So it's very important. I saw a quote the other day that said that we, the earth doesn't belong to us. We belong to the earth. So that made me think of how big we are. I mean, we are one of the greatest creations, if not the greatest creation. But on a scale of everything else, we're very small, very minor. We're almost minuscule. So see the paradox of how big we are, yet we're so small. I mean, we're so big as far as ancient civilizations conquering the whole world, and which is funny because like I love history and things like that. So when you look at history, when you look at Rome, when you look at all these big civilizations, they say, well, we conquered the world, or we were going to conquer the world, and then lo and behold, the world was like a corner on the map, and they thought that was the world. But then when they open up, when the whole world opened up, it's like there's much more than this. And in this galaxy, we live in the Milky Way. We live on planet Earth, and we're big in our minds, or think at least we're big in our minds. But compared to the whole universe, we're like ants. So we're like pretty much almost nothing. We're so big, but we're pretty much almost nothing at the same time. So let's talk about preservation of life and how we were given this. It's like a trustee title to take care of the earth, and that should be our main job. Even though in a perfect world, in an ideal world, that would totally make sense and everything would be perfect. But it's not, and it's up to us to take care of everything, to take care of all the living beings on this earth, to take care of ourselves, to take care of each other. Because the thing is that we depend on these things, we depend on these animals, we depend on these plants, we depend on each other. Nothing is really apart from anything, and as I've spoken about, and those that are on the spiritual path know that everything is interconnected, and what affects one thing affects other things and affects a lot of other things. So it's like a chain reaction. Definitely like a chain reaction. So teach your kids, teach yourselves, if you don't already. I know many people are aware, many people already do. They're aware about preservation of life and how it affects us, how we have to take care of animals, how we have to take care of trees, how we have to take care of many other things, because we are part of it and they are part of us. Also, for those, as I spoke about the other day, that are men and women as well, that are aggressive, that have more masculine energy than feminine energy, or say embrace only their masculine energy, but don't embrace their feminine energy. Look for things to take care of. Look for there has been a lot of studies and a lot of research and a lot of programs about prison life and prisoners, and how they have a program of joining up animals with prisoners and letting the prisoners take care of these animals, teaching them what it is to be gentle, what it is to nurture, what it is to look after another life. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like a transformation. I've seen a few documentaries and things of that nature, how these men who might have committed cold-hearted acts of murder and a whole bunch of slew of acts, and how they're here taking care of a cat, taking care of a dog, and how it teaches them to be nurturing, it teaches them to be gentle, it teaches them about preserving life. And this is an amazing thing, because it's therapy, it's a transformation. And like I said, everything depends on each other. So yes, if you have more masculine energy, look for things that will make you more gentle. I had to teach my little boy to be gentle with our dog, with our first dog, because this is well, first and second, because this is our second dog. The first one is doing some healing work in my aunt's house, whose dog passed away not too long ago. So she asked if he could stay over, and it's been about 6 months, but he's I believe animals are therapy, so he's there, he's good. Yes. So let's talk about, okay, so for a lot of women, nurturing and being gentle comes natural. For a lot of men, such as me, I had to learn it the good way, the hard way. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't ugly at some time, but I had to learn after some time. So yes, teach your kids how to be gentle, how to preserve life. Every living being, even if it's plants, if it's a tree. We have plenty of plants here, and my wife takes care of most of them. I help buy them. Like if I see a plant that I know that she likes, like I get it. There's actually I've gotten more into plants because of her passion for plants. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing. So nothing is an end of itself. And also for I wanted to mention, for people practicing their skills, I said life is nonstop practice. Just take that one thing that you're good at, and one thing that you excel, and then put all your heart and your energy into it. See, when you are passionate about one thing and one thing only, and you focus all your energy on it, amazing things happen. That thing that started off as a hobby, that started off as something minor, is now a passion, and could eventually turn into your life work. Nothing is an end of itself, meaning that you just don't do anything and it stops there. Everything that you learn, everything that you practice, even if it's one thing, even if it's many things, it goes into other things. It jumps into other things. It's not just that one thing. And the beauty about it is, and also the paradox is, that you get better. You practice it. This one thing you practice with excellence. Of course, they have that saying. I don't believe in perfect, but they have that saying that says, "Practice doesn't make perfect," and it's true. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So pay mind to this when you're practicing, when you're doing things. So don't just do things of going through the motions, because it's not ideal for you to learn and for you to get better. You have to, when you practice, you have to do things gracefully. You have to do things from the heart. You have to do things naturally. You have to do things with the mind of being better than you were the last time. So we'll keep on talking about preserving life. So it doesn't matter if it's a butterfly, it doesn't matter if it's an ant, it doesn't matter if it's a mouse, if it's a spider. As long, my rule of thumb is that as long as it's not presenting as long as it's not presenting an immediate danger to you, you can frankly just let it on its path, let it on its journey, just let it go. If you could, you could take it. If it's a mouse, you take it. If you can capture it and then go out to the field and then just let it go. Obviously, if your life is in danger, then you're gonna have to do what you have to do. But other than that, if it's not, then just let that animal, let that insect, let that thing go in its natural course. Obviously, if there's like a scorpion or something and it's near you, you're gonna have to do what you have to do. But other than that, just let that animal, let that insect take its natural course of life. You don't have to kill it if you don't need to. If you don't need to, don't kill it. Just let it be. Because we're here just from other things letting it be. If it were up to other things, other entities, and other forces and other things, we all would have perished and we all would have gone by. But there's a natural state of order. There's a gentleness to all the forces that allow us to be. Because, like I said, we're humans. We're human beings, the most powerful creatures on the planet. Most powerful creatures on the planet. Yet we're so fragile that we can be extinguished just from nothing, just from nothing. So with that in mind, this is my Facebook Live, 26 out of 30, and here's Jory saying goodbye. Say goodbye to the peoples. Say goodbye to the peoples. You want to say goodbye to the peoples? Yes. Who's that? All right. I guess you lazy, right? You lazy now? A little lazy? Yeah, so this is Facebook Live, 26 out of 30. Talk about preservation of life, preservation of atmosphere, preservation of land, preservation of self, preservation of identity, preservation of beliefs, preservation of love. You see how all of these things tie into one another. Nothing is an end of itself. And the more you learn how to take care of animals, the more you learn how to take care of plants and other living beings, the more it transpires into your daily life, into your daily dealings with people. The more it comes into your life, and you learn how to take care of yourself. So nothing is an end of itself. Everything goes from one thing to the other and then back to the other. And knowledge is power, like I explained. And the more knowledge, the more experience you get with something, the better, obviously. So thank you very much for watching this live. This is Orange Naranja, the incredible, edible, amazing Orange Naranja, feeding your soul once more. So I'm almost done with these lives, and then pretty soon I'll be doing just lives, I guess, weekly, you could say. Yeah, thanks for watching.